Welcome to Fantasia, home of the Melodious. My name's Azallea, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another replay review. Now, I guess you guys might have already noticed that I have a new background and I have some new card sleeves. I have 3 more sleeves, one for each of the respective archetypes that I'm going to be playing, one for Melodious, one for Lunar Lights, one for Wind Witches, and one for Lyrical Lucinias. So with that being said, if you guys want these images, you can go check out my Twitter. I have them posted on my Twitter. You guys can go download them from there. But anyway, a little overview for this replay review. I'm playing against my friend Enzi. I had no idea what he was playing when we went into this match. It was a best 2 out of 3 match with siding. So he's playing his Fire King Shaddolls and I'm playing with my Saphra Melodious. So let's just jump right into the first game. So starting off, I believe I get to go first. So I played the pre-preparation of rites, searched out the combo pieces that I needed for the Saphra. And with the Summoner Monk, I summoned the Soprano to blind an Abyss Dweller first turn. Just because I thought so many decks are graveyard reliant that might as well just go with the Dweller. So I made the right call. He was playing Shaddolls, so he sent the Dragon because of course it was going to be dead anyways with the Abyss Dweller on the field. He makes Shekanaga and summons the Yaksha, attacks over my Abyss Dweller. Kind of sucks because then I can't stop any of his graveyard stuff on his next turn, but do manage to get a second Saphra, search the cannon with the Ben 10 and overlay into the Utopia package right here into a lightning so I can attack of the Shekanaga and not let him get back the Shaddolls fusion. Now, he does get a draw from Supply Squad and he does get to destroy the Fire King High Avatar Garunix from his hand, which kind of sucks because now I don't get the second use out of my Utopia. So he goes for a Shaddolls fusion, goes for the Grista, but he tributes it for a Beast. This is because he wants to go for a Glow Up Bulb play to make a Coral Dragon in order to pop one of my Saphras. Now, I used my last Hymn of Light in my graveyard, banished it to protect my Saphra one last time to keep her on the field. I tried thinning my deck a little bit with Ritual Sanctuary just to discard the other Ritual Sanctuary that I searched off of Terraforming. This is just so I have more spell fodder in the graves so that I can revive Soprano again if I need to. Anyway, he goes for a Dragon, and Dragon destroys the Vandy's Emptiness that I had. I was going to use it to prevent him from summoning anything and extending his plays, potentially OTKing me. But because he didn't pop the Ritual Sanctuary, I'm actually in a pretty good spot because I top decked the One Day of Peace last turn, which made me live, which helped me live for a turn because he wasn't able to deal any damage to me. Now I do get the Twin Twisters and I try to pop the Fire King Island. And Fire King Island, when it's destroyed, is basically a one-sided Raigeki, so it'll destroy all of his monsters. But he decided to protect his Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree, with his Forbidden Dress, which means it could not be destroyed by card effects this turn. But because of that, he lowered its attack to 2500, which allowed me to go for a Sherberta play using Ritual Sanctuary to bring back Soprano and get the cannon back. So Sherberta was able to attack over it, but now he's left with 200 life points and I wasn't able to finish him off, which allowed him to go into Onslaught of the Fire Kings to bring back another Garunix, and he also had the Raigeki in hand. So quite unfortunate string of plays for me, but he makes a little mistake here by keeping his Garunix in attack mode when he brings it back during my standby phase. And because of that, I was able to go for a Sherberta and attack for 300 damage for game. So that does it for game 1. Let's just hop directly into game 2. Alright, so going into game 2, I believe he lets me go first, which was kind of weird, but I set up again with just the Abyss Dweller play, just like last time, but without the Saphra, which was kind of unfortunate. So I set the Breakthrough skill and just hoping that he could not attack over the Dweller, but he did have the Yaksha, and he actually had 2 Dragons and a Squamata in hand as well. But the Dweller did prevent him from using his Fire King Island to pop the Shaddolls in his hand for him to start gaining his advantage and searching out the Fire King monsters. Anyway, he does summon a second level 4, the Squamata, and he just starts poking me for some damage. Last turn I drew into Gamseo, so I couldn't really do anything. But this turn, I draw into the first move in solo, bring out the Arya to just kind of wall up and prevent me from taking even more damage. He does destroy the Garunix that's in his hand with his Fire King Island to summon back to try and nuke the field, but I did have that breakthrough skill coming in clutch right here. tribute over his Garunix with the Gamma Seal so I can make a Shiberta, and now Shiberta is able to banish all 3 of his Fire King monsters. It was really important that I did banish the Balrog because his Yaksha destroyed the Balrog that was in his hand, meaning that during his next standby phase he'll be able to search for a Fire King card. So prevent that search from going off, but really doesn't matter because he's able to make his Utopia package and attack me with that and my own Gamma Seal. So I top deck into a dead card, into Barrier Statue of the Heavens, and I really can't do anything at this point. But I decide not to reveal that I'm playing the Barrier Statue just in case I can use it to gain a little surprise upper hand in Game 3, which we'll hop into right now. Alright, so going into Game 3, since I lost Game 2, I decided to go first, and I had an amazing opening hand. So Ritual Sanctuary, pitching the Metalphose Fusion to search for the Benten. Benten searching the Honest out of my hand, because I attributed her for the summon of Saphra. Now I used Summoner Monk and went for a Barrier Statue of the Heavens, which was what I sided in, because I had the Honest in hand. So I was thinking, oh well, he can't normal summon something and attack over it, but he did have the Dark Hole, which was unfortunate and wiped my field. Now, he did have the Stormy Mirror Force set, so he had a lot of tech cards and utility cards, but he didn't have enough to make a full play. So I thought this face down card was going to be a Shaddolls, so I just went for Utopia package here to prevent him from using any flip effects. Summon the Barrier Statue of the Heavens and run into the Stormy Mirror Force. This point in the game was really frustrating for me at that So he was able to destroy the Garunix in his hand, and he got the Balrog to poke me for some damage. Now on my standby phase, the Garunix came back, blew up his Balrog, and I was in kind of a bad spot, but I did have a way to summon Saphra again. I did have the Honest in my hand, which was kind of nice. Set up the Barrier Statue of the Heavens yet again so it prevents him from summoning stuff. And I got the Honest back with Saphra. It's a really nice loop, the Saphra and Honest little loop there. Anyway, so he had a glow up bolt face down. I dropped the Honest just so I can trigger Saphra during the end phase. I could have added Honest back, but I really just wanted to go for some extra draws at this point because I was in a nice position in terms of life points and field presence. But he did have the Yaksha to attack over the Barrier Statue of the Heavens, and he popped my Ritual Sanctuary, which kind of sucked, to be honest. But I was able to blow up both his back row Twin Twisters and summon the Arya. Now, he didn't have any other monsters on the field except for his Yaksha, so I attack with the Saphra and the Arya for game, luckily. To be honest, I really should have kept the Barrier Statue on the field with Saphra and the Honest in hand so that his Yaksha couldn't attack over it, but I don't know why I wanted to go for the draws. I went for the draws, but it worked out in the end, and it was such a fun match, and I had such a blast playing it. Thank you so much to NZ for giving me that great game. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe for more Melodious content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.